Hey YouTubers, welcome to another phone update vlog. Today I want to talk to you about these things, Blackberries. I'm not sure if it's the same where you come from or where you live, but where I am, they are everywhere. And I like to call this, and many of us do, the Blackberry hype. Now, I have no problem with these phones. In fact, this is mine. I don't use it. I've got one of the new HTC ones. But the fact still stands that everyone does have these, and it's getting very annoying. These Blackberries are actually quite good phones. I mean, this is an old one, but the new ones have the touchpads and everything, that's fine. But why does everyone have one? That's what I don't understand. I mean, before, there used to be all kinds of phones, such as Sony Ericsson's like this, there's a couple of Samsungs. I know this was quite a popular model. There was even stuff like LGs, and a lot of people with broken Sony Ericssons, like this one, also mine. But I really don't understand fascination with Blackberries. It's just phone, keyboard, overly complicated, very businessy, and not what you need. Anyway, rant over. This is just going to be another random vlog, because all my vlogs tend to be random. Completely forgot about what to talk about. I know, let's do a random video of my street instead from outside my window. Yeah, look at that, street. Anyway, back to reality. I want to talk about games, specifically this one. Well, games console. The Neo-Geo Pocket Color. Now, in my opinion, this is a very nice and very underrated handheld console. A lot of people I know at school, my friends and that, have never actually seen or heard of one of these things. And I think it's a shame, because I think it's a genuinely quite a nice handheld console. I suppose its main competitors in the market would have been the Game Boy Advance and the Game Boy Color, which I have right here, in fact. If you can actually see side by side, they're quite similar. Both having two buttons, with the Neo-Geo, this one, having the advantage of this stick, which is, it's not a proper analog stick, it's almost like loads of buttons. In fact, if I put it closer to the mic, you can probably hear the click. It probably sounds annoying, but it's actually quite a nice click in a weird way. Anyway, this console uses games. For example, this one here, Metal Slug, that look very similar to Game Boy Advance games, in fact. If I can get it out of the case. They come in this nice little protective case when you buy them new as well. It looks very similar to a Game Boy Advance game, just a little bit bigger. But that's actually 16-bit, not 32-bit like the Game Boy Advance. Now obviously, as with most systems, it was flawed in a number of ways. As you can see, it's very chunky and I have trouble getting it in my pockets. On the plus side, it does only use 2 AA batteries, and I do seem to get a decent battery life out of it. It also has a main menu system, which a lot of the consoles of the series didn't have. For example, it has a clock, and it can even read you a simple horoscope. That kind of thing. So it's actually a very nice console, very underrated. And you can get some very good games, including Sonic, for this as well. The little analog sticky thing is a joy to use, and it's very fun. It's a very good console, and in fact, I'm just going to turn it on for you. I don't know how well you see it. Come on, turn on. Ah, my batteries are dead. But anyway, I'll do a proper video review on this maybe sometime. So yes, at risk of this video not being too long, because I know my last one was like 7.5 minutes and it was epically long and epically boring and just generally long, I'm going to end this video soon. But one thing I'm going to ask, I'm going to leave this little question for you in the comments, and I'll know if you've watched the whole video, because you'll answer it. What is your favourite of the Game Boy line? Is it the Advance SP, the Micro, hell, even the original version? Let me know in the comments, and yeah, be innovative about it. Anyway, this has been another phone update vlog, and I bid you good night.